Welcome back, Magic family. I am Nina Diedrich, and this is Magic Life. And well, we are here doing a live show, partly because, well, I missed you, and partly because we have some humongous news. 2021 is definitely shaping up to be a hugely miraculous year. Hopefully, not just for us. So, we're just going to wait a minute. I'm going to take a drink out of this giant cup that I got. This thing's as big as my head. And let me fix this. I hope all of you had an amazing holiday season and are also ready to jump into this new year. And I'm really starting to think a new paradigm for a lot of us. We're going to pull some cards while we wait for people to come on. I think we are going to start. Let's get a Nature's Whisper Oracle to start off with today. And make sure you get your names in the chat if you would like personal cards pulled at the end of this live stream. Right now, we're just going to get some quick collective energy. Hi, Robin. It's good to see you. There it is. All right. Our first card of the day is new experiences and possibilities. And I don't know about you guys, but that is definitely what this year is entailing as far as messages I'm getting. We're going to have a lot of new experiences, and there are unlimited possibilities for each and every one of us. Our only limit is going to be ourselves and what we believe. But let's open up the book and see what Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall have to add to this. Hi, Tay. You already know our big news, but I'm waiting for other people to pop on so we can announce it to everybody. This is going to be huge, huge stuff, especially for those of you who have been part of this journey from the beginning. You're going to be super, super excited about this. But first, let's talk about new experiences and possibilities, huh? It says, look around in nature. Notice the new beginnings, new experiences, and new choices being shown to you. They will only be evident to you if you take the time to look for these subtle messages, though, because you're on the first step along a new path. You're being offered a blank page. So what are the first words you would like to write on it? Let me know what you guys are writing on your own blank pages for this year. Because your possibilities are endless. This is a new beginning on your journey. You are in complete control of your life. So live in the present and trust in your own abilities. Plant your seeds and willingly venture into new territory. Because right now, a lot of us are being led to the places we would not normally go on our own. And it may look like tower moments a little bit, but it's definitely pointing you in the right direction. So take heart, my friends. Let's pull the bottom of the deck too, just for shits and giggles, because I know sometimes these notifications take a second. Make a wish is the card that was lurking on the bottom. I think we've all seen that card enough, but funny that it pops out with the new experiences and possibilities cards, right? The only limit is going to be your own imagination and your own belief. So let's read what this one has to say too. So, my friends, As a child, you may have been encouraged to blow on a dandelion and make a wish. And as you blew the seed blossoms from the stem, they would be carried on the wind so your wish could be fulfilled. This card is a gentle reminder to set clear intentions about what you wish for in life because you're being asked what you would like. And at this moment, anything is possible. If you were given one wish, what would you wish for? And trust that your wish will be granted at the most opportune time and in the manner that supports you in the fullest. So make sure, my friends, that you are keeping that wish in the forefront of your minds, and not as a lack of it, but as an anticipation of it. Sometimes we must wait for things that are really, really awesome, right? It's like using the analogy of planting seeds. You put it in the ground and you wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. And if you sit there and watch it, it takes even longer. And then next thing you know, you stop paying attention for a little bit and out pops the most amazing flower you've ever seen, or the most tasty item of food, or whatever it is. And your wish has been fulfilled, right? I think it's time for a lot of us to all stop paying attention so our wishes can be fulfilled. All right. Let's get one more card while we wait. And we'll get one from The Universe Has Your Back deck. Oh, there it is, right there. And what do we get? Because, well, our reminder from the universe says, when I lean on the certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see, right? So if we have faith and utter certainty that the universe has our back in all things, then what is there to worry about, right? It only is when we try to control outcome that, well, the shit starts falling down around our ears. I think we need to start trusting that, Source really does want what's best for us, and it may or may not know better than we do what that is. So make sure you always add or better to all of your wishes, because sometimes we get things beyond our wildest dreams kind of handed to us. All right. So in my hand, I have something very, very special that has come from a very, very special place. And you probably won't be able to guess in a million years what I'm talking about. But this is a rock from a piece of property in Missouri. And on December 23rd, the Majik husband and I placed a down payment on 15 acres in extremely unincorporated southern Missouri. And in a couple years, we will be moving there permanently. In the meantime, we're going to be juggling life here in Louisiana and trips back and forth. But, right? Told you, Robin. Big news. It is an amazing place. And I was kind of wondering if the pictures that I put on the thumbnail for this video would give it away, but those are pictures from our property. It's kind of the top of the world a little bit, at least for the area. We have a complete 360-degree view from the top of our property. And it's pretty amazing. I didn't realize how big 15 acres was until we went and saw it right after Christmas. Actually, we went up there the day after Christmas and spent a couple days, and we didn't want to come back, honestly. Right? You did have that premonition that we would eventually meet in person, right? wish. All right. So that is the big news. One of our biggest dreams here at the Majik Life has occurred. And I didn't know how it was going to happen, but we definitely knew it was going to happen. And the universe guided our steps, and it couldn't have happened more perfectly. It was kind of one of those things where I just kind of threw my hands up in the air and said, okay, if this is meant to happen, then it will be easy. And it was. And it is. And yep, we're pretty excited too. So it definitely called for the giant Christmas mug today so I could bring our good news to all of you. Thank you so much for your wishes and prayers for us and all of the blessings that you bestow upon us in every way, every day. I couldn't have done this without you guys behind us, rooting us on, and I can't wait to share this space with you. We are creating a retreat center, so we will be having a very, very off-grid, very, very back to basics couple of cabins for those of you who want to enjoy with us. So that is on the 5-year plan. First, we have to get us up there. We're actually going up the end of this month, Taylor. We'll be up there the 29th to the 1st. And it is in the Ava area. For those of you who know Missouri at all, it's gorgeous there. And I am definitely looking forward to going back up there and recharging. It really was like coming home when we stepped onto the property. So those of you who have had those premonitions and carried them to me privately, it has finally occurred. So remember, everyone, miracles happen every day. And I'm just like all the rest of you. Those of you who know me privately know that, you know, we're just struggling humans like everyone else. Just because I have a YouTube channel doesn't make it any different. But these things happen, you know, and it was really a line of synchronicities. I've been watching this site for 5 or so years, and nothing ever lined up where we had the money at the time to do it, and somebody else would buy it, and it was just disappointment after disappointment. And finally one popped up, and we were actually looking at a different property first. It was the 12 acres next door, and it wasn't quite right. It was a really long, skinny plot of property, and it was not quite what we wanted, but we were contemplating whether or not we were going to put money down on that one. And then I saw that the one next door to it, which is 15 acres and pretty much a perfect square of awesome, was also for sale for like $10,000 more. And it was just, you know, it was really easy after that. The money came up, and we put the money down, and next thing we know, 2 days later, we're standing on our own piece of heaven on earth, right? And that's really what we're all here to do, is to create that for ourselves and to be the example to other people too, that, you know, your life is what you make it. You can either react to what's being given to you, or you could go out and, well, make it happen for yourself. And sometimes it just takes one little synchronistic moment where you say yes to yourself instead of give yourself all of the reasons why you can't do it, right? So in 2 to 3 years from now, we are going to be permanently sitting on our own little piece of paradise, off-grid, and living a completely sustainable existence, just like I've always dreamed of since I was a little girl. It's kind of overwhelmingly awesome and scary at the same time. Uh, I love all of you guys. Thank you for being here. How about we pull some cards, huh? And we'll start with Robin, then Taylor, then Angelfish. And if there's anybody else. Aw, thanks, Angel. I don't know what I'd do without you guys. You really do make all of this a lot more fun when I can share it with so many like-minded, awesome people. All right, let me get a drink. And we're going to pull an Ask Your Guides card really quick, and then I'll start into pulling personal cards. As always, if you have a question that you would like me to look at specifically, just put it in the chat. Or if you want to speak to me privately about it, you can email it to me with a small donation of your choice. And we will get back to you as quickly as possible, usually within 24 hours, although usually it's much sooner than that too. All right, there it is. All right, which one did we get? Ooh, we get the 45, the Aphrodite card, the goddess of love and the life force. For me personally, I have always kind of connected our feeling of love, and not just like lust and love, for people of the opposite gender, but agape love that you have for, everything, puppies and flowers and, whatever. That is kind of the life force energy that I always thought of as embodying that aspect. So let's, what do I do with that book? Oh, there it is. These are by Sonia Choquette. And it's the 45, which is a 9. So that's kind of about us getting to the point where we're setting down those automatic reflexes of reaction and starting to actually create miracles in our own life by our vibration and what it is that we're putting out. Because remember, what you put out is what you're going to get back threefold. And it doesn't matter good, bad, ugly, happy, sad. Source doesn't really care what it is. It just gives us more and more and more of what it is that we're asking for with that vibration. You can ask and ask and ask for things with your words and never have them come true because you're vibrating from a point of lack or not having it. And instead, you have to almost kind of con yourself into the fact that it's out there, whatever it is that you're looking for, and it's already yours. It's just, taking a little bit longer to get to you. So the key to this card is about delighting in our alive selves, right? But being discriminating about where it really is that we're going. There's not really a straight line to any aspect of what it is that we want in life, because often what we imagine happening to make it occur is completely opposite to how it actually occurs in our life, right? Right? There are miracles everywhere. This is also about unleashing your own inner passions, whether they be about a relationship or your job or a craft or just anything. Whatever lights you up is where you need to be focusing on, because that is what brings out that life force in you, you know? Have you ever talked to somebody who's super passionate about what they're talking about and they just kind of glow a little bit and you just want them to keep talking about it, even though you may have no interest in what it is that they're saying or the topic of whatever it is that they're talking about, but you just love listening to them talk about it? I don't know if that happens to anybody else, but it happens to me. But, you know, that's kind of where that, you know, whole life force thing comes in. All right. So I was going to pull personal cards, right? Aw, I love you too, angelfish. All right, let's pull a quick abundance card really quick out of Esther and Jerry Hicks' deck. I will, Angel. I love you and your serial killers, Taylor. We all have something, right? And we have no right to judge everybody else's something, right? Just is. So, our message from Esther says, I will tell my story as I want it to be, right? And that's kind of what we've been talking about, hasn't it? Telling your story how you want it to be. As soon as I convinced myself that this is something that was actually going to happen, and I just hadn't found the right spot yet, it happened pretty quickly. Okay, so if you let your dominant intention be to revise and improve the content of the story you tell every day of your life, it is our absolute promise to you that your life will become that ever improving story. For by the powerful law of attraction, the essence of that which is like unto itself is drawn. It must be, right? What you believe is what's going to happen. And we prove that to ourselves over and over in big and small ways every day. I mean, how many times have you got up and felt like crap and said that this day is just going to be shit? And then you spilled your coffee and you ran a red light and got pulled over and you were late for work and, you know, the list goes on. And it just kept getting crappier and crappier because that's what you believed was going to happen. And that's what the universe gave you, times 3. Although sometimes it's times 10. So we're all going to take a second right now and make a wish. And make it good. Not what you think you can achieve, but what you really, really, really desire with every fiber of your being. Make that wish. And the universe will find a way to make it happen. You just have to get out of the way and and stop thinking that you know the only way there. It's kind of like a map, you know? Google gives you one, Yahoo gives you another, and the little map books give you a completely different route. But they all get you to the same place. So open yourself up to those new experiences and possibilities, my friends. And remember, when you lean on faith and certainty, you change your mind about the world that you see around you. And well, honestly, over the last couple years, I've done exactly that in my own life. Go back and look at the early videos and then come back and look at this one. There is a drastic difference in my life. And there can be in yours too. And sometimes it even happens overnight. All right. We're going to start with Robin, then Taylor, then Angelfish, and anybody else who happens to pop up in the chat. Make sure you get your name in there. I'm going to pull Soul Truth cards by Brianna Hovey. And if you have a request for a deck, speak now or forever hold your peace. All right, I'll do Merlin's after you, Angelfish. Keep getting my hair caught in it. All right, Robin. It's in the middle. There it is. Ooh, Robin, my love, when was the last time you danced freely? Your advice from your soul says dance, because it will shift you into a beautiful state, because it will get you out of your head and into your body and heart, because fear lives in the head, along with anxiety, control, guilt, frustration, and impatience. And in just a few minutes of dancing, you will make the shift. You will feel a charge of joy and confidence take over you, and you will feel a soul reminder to live and lead from your heart. Dancing is a tool to ground us in the now. It triggers happiness, and it is a gateway to freedom. So to become free, dance. Your soul action, Robin, says to dance for 3 minutes to your favorite song. Notice the inward fire grow within and the feeling you feel being you, because you are a wild, loving force. And express it with dance today. And maybe get in touch with that life force that Aphrodite was talking about. Indeed, I will pull you a Deviant Moon card, my dear Taylor. Because what better card deck to pull from for my favorite serial killer addict. Oh, and it fell out in my lap. You're very welcome, Robin. All right, Tay. The Three of Swords. This is what we need to let go of. Stop beating yourself up with your past transgressions. You are no longer that person. It's time for you to peek out that window behind you and realize the moon is rising on yet another beautiful day to prove that old you wrong. Love it. Hello, Phi Harmonics. Welcome to the show. If you'd like, I'll pull you a card after I'm done with everybody else's. All right. Angelfish, do you have a deck that you want me to pick from, or you want me just to pick you a Soul Truth card? And Merlin, too. What is your preference, my loves? I love you too, Taylor. Ooh, we got cards that want to jump out. You want to go last, Angelfish? All right. So you want me to do Merlin's first? You want me to pull one out of this deck? Too late, I already did. All right, Merlin. Ooh, this is a good one. And it only gets pulled out for my very, very special peeps. Do you believe you are worthy, my lovely friend? Your message from your soul says you are worthy, you are deserving, and you are loved. So start seeing the divine beauty within you, my friend, and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for, so put it on your head and wear it. That is a quote by Maya Angelou. Your soul action, Merlin, says, for a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself, do I feel worthy? And then chant this over and over and over to yourself until you finally believe it. I am worthy of it all. And as a fellow Scorpio, it's time we stop stinging ourselves. Right, my friend? All right. Phi harmonics. Let's do yours, and then we'll pull Angel Fish's card. I love your face too, doll. Let's get a Soul Truth card for Phi harmonics. Whoa. It's been a while since we had a jumper that wild. All right, where'd you go? There it is. I found it. This is a good one. Phi harmonics, your card says, am I apologizing for my truth? Are you? The message from your soul says, what part of you is apologizing for your truth and why? Your soul action says, today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologize or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you'll change when you're brave enough to speak it. So be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. And this will give others permission to speak their own truth, because there is room for all of us. Your mantra, my friend, says, courage is contagious. And it is. You know, that's kind of how I ended up here with all of you, isn't it? So thank you all again for joining me in this journey as I show you all, well, you can live the magic life no matter where you are and keep living it. And believe me, it just keeps getting better and better the more and more I believe it's possible for myself. So I can't wait to see what all of you accomplish. All right. Right? Go Hawks, Angel. Okay. Angel Fish, you're last unless there's somebody else in here who I didn't get. If there is, speak now or forever hold your peace. Because Angel Fish is last. All right. I love you all too. Let's get a card for Angel Fish. And Angel Fish, the soul coaching deck is calling your name. So let's get Denise Lynn's deck out. Because your card is in here and it just literally fell in my lap. I haven't even looked at it yet. You're silly. All right. Your card is amazing too. You get transformation, Angel Fish. Feel your wings poking out yet, my little flying fish? Remember, here's your mantra, okay? I am joyously centered and safe as wonderful changes occur around me. There you have it, my love. Your message from the universe. Now, let's read what it says out of the book. I can't think of a better card for you right now. Right? For real. All right. The card meaning says positive changes are coming, Angel Fish. Old structures, beliefs, and ideas are falling away and will be replaced with vitality and new pathways. Soon, you'll be seeing the world in a fresh way. Your soul wants you to know, like the phoenix that rises majestically from the ashes, a big change in your life is at hand. You're at the beginning, in the middle, or at the completion of an enormous transformation in your life. So don't hold on to old structures and limited ways of thinking, even if it looks as if you're in murky waters. This is only the clearing that occurs just before rebirth, and it's all for your highest good. Your affirmation, again, is I am joyously centered and safe as wonderful changes occur around me. And you are all. Because, well, what do we know? We've learned this all together throughout this journey. Everything is always working out for us. because all our wants and needs are met above and beyond our greatest expectation. Always, in all ways, because we're safe, loved, prosperous, and protected, right? And there you have it, my friends. So, I think we're going to get one more card. Let's pull one more out of, let's get one more Nature's Whisper Oracle, just to close this out for everybody and see what we have. Oh, Bridget, hold on. I'm going to pull a card for you too. I don't know if you heard the news, Bridget, but we just put a down payment on 15 acres in Missouri. That is the big news. The Majik life finally has a permanent home that we will be building over the next couple years and moving to permanently right after our son graduates high school. So, Bridget, your soul truth card is... Ooh, does your life have room for more pleasure and play? And of course it does, right? All of our lives do. So in what area are you lacking pleasure right now, Bridget? Maybe in certain relationships or with work? Is it possible to shift the seriousness of life to experiencing a more creative, wild, and playful side of you? Your soul action, my friend, says, what would happen if you added more play and laughter into your life? What area is lacking this right now? And take the time to play. Let go of any need to produce anything. Because, well, you're already here, babe. Welcome to 5D, everyone. Now let's get our closing card. Well, make that wish. That was the card we had at the beginning. You'll be able to go back and watch the video. You won't be able to see the chat right away, but you'll be able to watch the video by clicking on the channel page. It is the featured video, just in case you're looking for this after it and you want to go back and watch from the beginning. I did pull quite a few cards for the collective too. So our last card for the night is Inner Truths. And this is what we all need to be looking at in ourselves. This is also the 16, so it adds up to a 7, which is our intuitions and inspirations and psychic moments, right? And plus, I just love this card. There she is seeking out the world that will be hers, right? And there's so many choices. What are you going to choose? Always remember, it is your choice. All right, let's read what the book says. Angelfish, you crack me up. All right, Inner Truth's message to us says, there is a lot of depth to your feelings. You're on your way to understanding your feelings and desires more clearly, and the next steps on your path will soon reveal themselves. So stay vigilant to new opportunities that may lead to the beginnings of novel projects or assist you with current ventures. And look around you and within you. Be willing to do the work at the deepest level, as you will find jewels of wisdom, knowledge, and the inner voice all waiting patiently to assist you. Nature's crystals are created deep within the earth. So go deep and find your own treasures. And make that wish. You never know what's waiting for you right across the next synchronicity. And don't be afraid to tell your dreams to others. Sometimes somebody else is going to be the key to your, dream come true. And it just takes following that instinct and intuition. I did, and well, look at us now. Hello, Sarah. Welcome. Did you want a card pulled, or are we closing this out? Right, we are all diving deep this year, deeper than we have ever dove before. All right, let me know, Sarah, if you want a question. All right, sweet deal. Okay. Soul Truth card. It is indeed a big time for all of us. I'm glad to see some new faces too. You're all welcome. Welcome to the Majik tribe. Sarah, your Soul Truth card from Brianna Hovey is, am I letting fear stop me? Are you? Let's see what it says, huh? It says, are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now, Sarah? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of fear because you are unstoppable. But it's up to you to see that by taking action. So your soul action says, today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You're in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Because everything's always working out for you. And all your wants and needs are met above and beyond your greatest expectation. Always. Always. Right, friends? Because we're what? Safe, loved, protected, and prosperous. In everything. We just have to convince ourselves of it. And as you convince yourself of it, well, the universe has no choice but to comply with that realization and give you more and more of what it is you're expecting. So make sure you're watching those expectations and make them good ones. All right. I love all of you. Well, beyond measure, right? So until next time. May favor follow you wherever you go, as does my love. Be good. Be good to yourselves. But most importantly, please keep being good to each other. We're changing the world every day, one soul at a time, starting with our own. And thank all of you for showing up and changing mine in exponentially monumental ways. I couldn't do this without you. And if you're looking for a personal reading or coaching sessions, my PayPal link is in the box below. And, well, that's it for this show, guys. I'll see you in about a week. And we'll show up again and see what's changed for everybody. And I can't wait to hear what your wishes are. So make sure you put them in the comment section. I would love to interact with more of you in that way. And also, you can follow me on Facebook or Instagram. Bye now, everyone. Love ya.